It's your girl Kanai from BIGBAKEROLL TV, and you're tuning into episode 35. What's up, you guys? So for today's dessert, we will be making a strawberry shortcake cake with cheesecake in the middle. So I am so excited for this cake because I always wanted to make like one of those strawberry shortcake cakes with like the crunch on the outside, like you know, the strawberry crunch. And that's what we're going to be doing today. And then we're going to be adding a cheesecake in the middle to add some of that flavor, because strawberry and cheesecake, they go perfect together. So we're just going to put them all in one cake, and we're going to make a delicious strawberry shortcake. So first things first, we're going to start off making the cheesecake, because this is going to take the most time because it needs to cool and everything before we add it as the middle layer to our cake. So over here at the blender, we have 16 ounces of cream cheese in our blender, and then we're going to be adding 1/4 cup of cornstarch and a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. Okay, so we have our cornstarch and heavy cream, and now we're going to mix it together. Alright, you guys, so now we're going to go ahead and add in 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract along with 3 eggs, but we're going to add in our eggs one at a time just to let them get mixed in well. But the cream cheese is kind of still like tough. I left it out for room temperature, but it's only been out for about an hour now. So we're just going to let this mix up a little more. Then we're going to begin to add in our vanilla extract in it. So now that our cream cheese has like a more whipped consistency, now it's time to add in our vanilla. So go ahead and scrape that. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. So I'm going to add 1 egg along with the vanilla for right now. And then we're going to mix this and slowly add in our other 2 eggs. Okay, so I don't want to overmix the egg, so I'm going to go ahead and add in our 2nd egg. And we're getting that creamy cheesecake consistency, as you guys can see. And it's looking good, it's looking good. Okay, so all 3 eggs are mixed in, and now I'm just mixing it up. And this how it's looking. We got like those chunks of cream cheese still, but we're gonna get that mixed in right now. But the last ingredient we need for our cheesecake filling is sugar. So we're gonna add 1 cup of sugar for now, and then after all the sugar is mixed in, we're gonna do a little taste test just to see the sweetness of the cheesecake, because we don't want the cheesecake to be too sweet because we also have our cake layers, but then again we want a nice tasting cheesecake, right? So we're gonna mix in 1 cup of cream cheese and see what that does for us, and then we're gonna go from there. For the sweetness, we're good with only 1 cup of cream cheese. 1 cup of sugar, but we are going to continue mixing on low for a little bit just to mix in our remaining chunks of cream cheese that's still in there. But then we will be done with the cheesecake filling. Alright, so cheesecake is finally mixed in. And now we are going to go ahead and put our cheesecake in the oven. So the oven is on 350 degrees, and we have our grease pan right here that we're gonna bake our cheesecake. And of course, it's the same size pan that we're gonna use to bake our cake. I'm pretty sure this is a 8 by 10 or 8 by 8 pan. No, this is definitely not 8 by 8. Yeah, I think this is the 8 by 8 round pan. But either way, it's the same size as the cake layer. And we also have another one that is the same size that we're going to be adding to the bottom rack to support the cheesecake. So that has water in it, and we're just adding it to the bottom rack to keep our cheesecake moist while it's baking, and so it won't have as many cracks as it will if we don't put this under there. So add the cheesecake in a pan. And this cheesecake is gonna bake for about 45 minutes. I'm so excited to see how this turned out. I always wanted to make these type of cakes. And I'm going to make more in the future. So if you guys have any suggestions on like what kind of cakes you guys want me to make, like with different layers, like not just cake, let me know in the comments below, because like I said, I want to make some more. So yeah, so we're gonna add the water to the bottom rack. We're gonna add our cheesecake. That's gonna bake for 45 minutes. And in the meantime, let me set my timer. But in the meantime, we are going to work on our buttercream frosting and our strawberry cake. So 45 minutes. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my buttercream just regular old buttercream, and then I will see you guys when I'm making the strawberry cake, because this is not just any strawberry cake, it's strawberry shortcake cake. So yeah, what's happening? Alright you guys, so I'm back and I have finished making my buttercream over here and my strawberry crunch topping over there successfully, and I have to say, I did a pretty good job. But on to this delicious strawberry cake. I'm so excited to taste this strawberry cake because I'm going to be adding things that you don't normally add to a cake. Usually you just do eggs, water, and oil. But no. Today we added eggs, water, or eggs. Today we're adding eggs, water, oil, milk, flour, jello. What? Oh yeah, it's gonna get real in the kitchen. It's gonna get real in the kitchen. Y'all might as well hit the like button right now, because it's gonna get real in the kitchen. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, okay? Let's get into it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so we already have our strawberry cake mix in there, and we're still gonna add our half a cup of water. We're still gonna add our half a cup of oil, our 1 cup of water, and 3 eggs like normal. Of our regular ingredients in there, and then we're going to add 3 ounces of strawberry jello. So this is like one of the smaller boxes. So we have that with a half a cup of flour. Yes, flour. And 1 cup, oh my god, I'm spilling all the milk. 1 cup of whole milk. Y'all, I never made this cake before. Obviously, you could tell how excited I am about it. But when I tell you I think this cake is gonna be delicious, it's gonna blow your mind. I just can't wait to see how it's gonna turn out. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys too that our cheesecake is obviously out of the oven after 45 minutes. And after 45 minutes, the cheesecake was still a little jiggly, but take it out. Don't leave it in. Take it out. Wait, no. Did I do 50? Yeah, I did 50 minutes, you guys. So after 50 minutes, take it out. The cheesecake is still gonna be jiggly. But after you set it on top of the oven for a little while, it's gonna get there. That cheesecake stiff consistency is gonna be there. And So we did that. I left it on the stove top for a few minutes on top of the oven, so it was still hot and it was getting to that stiffness that cheesecake had. So I left it up there for a few minutes, and right now it is in the freezer. It's gonna be in the freezer for about an hour or two. It just needs to be completely chilled so that we can layer it. But it's in the freezer. If you want to put it overnight, you can put it in the refrigerator, but we need this the same day, and this is gonna be a quicker process for us. So I put it in the freezer for an hour or two, and now we're doing cake. So the mixture is about done. It looks normal, but is it gonna taste normal? No, you're gonna feel the tingle on your tongue. I'm really hyping this cake like I know what it tastes like, but you just gotta trust me on this one. You just gotta trust me on this one. Alright guys, so I have my pan prepared. Again, same size as a cheesecake, 8 by 8, 8 by 9, whatever it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and pour only half of this batter into this pan, because I'm going to be making 2 layers of strawberry cake so that the cheesecake, so that the cheesecake can go in between. But the other pan that's this exact size has the cheesecake in it, so I'm gonna have to bake these one at a time, but that is okay. So like I said, I'm gonna put half of it. Alright, that's about half. I hope I'm measuring this correctly. That's about half. Yeah. So 1/2 of the strawberry cake is about to go in. I really hope that's half. Maybe a little more. Alright. So we have our strawberry cake right here, and we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the oven, and these will be our last two. This will be our last step to making our strawberry cake before the decorate night. All the baking is done now, so I will see you guys when both of my cakes are cooled and we're ready to put all the layers together and bring this whole cake together. So yeah. Alright you guys, so we have finished baking everything we need to bake for this cake, and as you guys can see, I got one of my cake layers right here, and my cheesecake is fully cooled, and now it's time to stack, decorate, and eat. So with that being said, the second layer did come out a little bit bigger than the first layer of cake, but that's okay. I don't really mind, because I'm going to use the smaller one as the top layer. So we are going to start by, we're going to crumb coat and everything just like a regular cake. I'm gonna ice this and put the cheesecake on top, and then put a little bit of icing on that. The only thing I'm really worried about is how I'm gonna get this cheesecake out of this pan and on my cake in one piece. But hopefully it comes out smooth, because I tried to transfer it to my cooling rack so I can just do it how I do the cakes, but that didn't, like, it didn't come out. So I gotta scrape it from the sides, but we'll get to that when we do. And we're just gonna coat the cake. And I'm not going to be putting as much icing as I would on a normal cake though, because it's cheesecake, so I just want that the strawberry and cheesecake to combine together nicely, and you could just taste that. I don't really want it to have that much icing. Ooh. the best crumb coat I've ever did in the universe. I'm telling you, this is the best one yet. I'm telling you, this is the best one yet. Come on, check me out. How did I do? Check me out, man. Check me out. Look at the top. It's nice and smooth. Yeah, I have to make another cake and actually ice it, decorate it, because this is too good. Oh my God, I made this? Yeah, BIGBAKEROLL TV. Guys, that is it for this episode. We have a nice, pretty strawberry shortcake cheesecake, and I love how it came out. Definitely a successful episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you try this recipe, make sure you guys tag me on Instagram, and everything to this recipe will be linked in the description down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notification bell so you don't miss another episode. And with that being said, I will see you guys next week. Bye.